Hi guys, welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm making pepperoni pizza lasagna roll-ups. Alright, I'm starting out here. I have a pound of lasagna noodles boiling, and I'm just going to boil them for about 6 minutes till al dente. We don't want them too soft or they won't roll up right, or they'll fall apart. And I have them in salted water. And here in a bowl, I have 15 ounces of cream cheese, or rather 15 ounces of ricotta cheese. Excuse me. Now to that I'm going to add a half a teaspoon of onion powder. I'm going to add a half a teaspoon of granulated garlic or garlic powder will work. I'm going to have to dump mine out like that because it's getting clumpy from the moisture in the kitchen, and then it gets clumped up in little balls. And I'm going to put in half a teaspoon of oregano. Now Italian seasoning would be better, but at the moment I'm out of Italian seasoning, so we're going to have to use oregano. I'm going to mix this all together and set it aside just for now. Alright, now I have a 9x13 baking pan here. I'm going to spray this with a little bit of cooking spray. This will help prevent sticking. And I'm going to put a little bit of pasta sauce in the bottom part of my bottom of my pan. I'm just using traditional spaghetti sauce. Use marinara, any kind you like. Grab a spatula here. I'm just going to spread that out evenly on the bottom of the pan. And I'm going to set that aside just for right now. Alright, now I have a piece of foil here I laid down. I'm going to use this to roll our lasagna noodles on. And I took my little lasagna noodles when they were done. I drained the hot water off and I ran them in cool water, and I filled the pot with cool water. That's doing two things. That'll make them so we can hand them without burning ourselves and stop them from cooking. So I'm going to take some of this ricotta cheese that we did and roll it on the noodles. And I'm going to take some pepperoni. I'm going to go ahead and line that with pepperoni. And then we're going to roll these up. You want to roll them nice and tight. Now I'm going to place them in that 9x13 baking pan with the seam side down. And I'll show you that when I have them all done. Alright, now that I'm all rolled out in the pan, you see how nice they look. I'm going to take some more of that pasta sauce and put it over top of the pizza lasagna roll-ups. You just want to put a nice layer of sauce on them, because as this bakes in the oven, that sauce is going to bubble down in between pizza lasagna roll-ups. And Dexter was just teasing me off camera, yelling my name. Now that I'm on camera, he's all quiet. So trust me, guys. Dexter's alive and well and kicking and all that good stuff. Now you don't want to go overboard in the sauce because you don't want this to be soupy, but you want enough to cover the pasta. I have some mozzarella cheese here. I have a couple packs that I have partially used that we need to use up. So I'm going to sprinkle some mozzarella cheese over top of the roll-ups. And it always seems that you got 4 or 5 packs of the same kind of cheese in your fridge, and if you have kids, they seem to open up every one and use a little bit of each one. Don't ask me why that is. Maybe that's just nature. That's how kids are. Or what else they like to do is they'll use the milk and there'll be a little tiny bit left in a jug, just a drop or two, and I'll put it back in the fridge. Alright. We're just dousing this down with cheese. Now I'm going to put this in a 350 degree oven on covered for 15 to 20 minutes till it gets good and bubbly and starts to brown up just a little bit. Alright guys, this just came out of the oven. I let it go for 20 minutes. It's ready to go. Let's go ahead and fix up a plate and see what we got. Went ahead and garnished this with a little fresh parsley for some color. Fresh basil would be nice in there too. Let me get in here and try these. Some pepperoni here. It's really good. You get the pasta, the cheese sauce, and then the pepperoni, that ricotta cheese in there. It tastes like a pepperoni lasagna. That's really nice, guys, and it wasn't hard at all. The hardest part about that was rolling them up, and it only took me about 10 minutes. Alright, so there you have it. Pepperoni pizza lasagna roll-ups. Thanks for watching, and remember, love what you eat and eat what you love.